How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Daniel Lionsden Evans, and I'm coming to you live and direct from the Lion's Den. Um, this is a very unusual live because 100% I normally don't do any type of live videos on Sunday. I rarely even work on Sunday, and also it's about kickoff time in football. So I'm gonna try to make this as brief and as clear as I possibly can. I want to start a new series called the Credit Repair Chronicles, just so I can talk to my people, so they can hear more from me. I'm going to be doing this series all the way into the new year. I want to do something every other week or something like that. Y'all let me know if these videos are informational, and as long as they're informational and they're definitely useful and helpful, I'll continue doing them. But I just wanted to make sure my people, that follows me and the people that are working with me are able to hear from me as it relates to their credit. And so I just want to take a real, few minutes. Aisha McNeil, I hear you. Aisha McNeil, I'm sorry, Juanita Richardson. I see you all. Welcome to this live. So I want to talk about a couple of different things, and this is not to offend anyone. This is only to motivate people that want to do better with their life and with the things they got going on. I also want to just help people just kind of I want to tackle one topic at a time and just kind of get on there and just talk about that one thing. So what we're going to talk about right now, everybody know I'm doing a promotion right now with a credit repair special. I did a job fair yesterday. It was awesome. It turned out good. And I'm doing a credit repair promotion. I just want to kind of address some things that people might be wondering, and kind of if somebody's straddling the fence, kind of something that can help them make their decision to help get them on board a little sooner. So we want to talk about sacrifices. Waiting to get credit done until till whatever time they feel it is possible. A lot of people have been wanting to get the credit done for a long time and probably couldn't afford it and things like that. And now I'm running this special, and now is the time they can go ahead and get on board and try to take advantage of this opportunity. And it's really, when it comes down to making sacrifices, I want you all to try to interchange these words from sacrifices to investments. You have to invest in your life and invest in things that you want to get done in order for it to benefit you later. So we have to understand that credit right now, as it stands, with the corona, the government shutdown, things like that, credit is more important now than it's ever been before in your life. And right now, we have to understand that we have to prioritize things in our lives, and we got to understand what is important to people, what is important to you. You're going to make the proper sacrifices and proper investments when it benefits you. So the things that you want to do, the things that's important to you, you're going to make time to get done. You're going to make a way to get it done. And I said that because I wanted to say this. We have to get out of the mindset of living for today, and we have to learn how to live for tomorrow. With that being said, I know a lot of you all are kind of hesitant for getting your credit done because you're worried about not being able to provide for your kids for Christmas and just whatever things are going on like that. And you have to understand one thing. Christmas has always been here. It's always going to be here. And it's going to continue to be here for, the next, however long this world is going. This is the date that we set aside to honor God and Jesus' birth with gifts buying and things like that. Don't mistake, a want for a need. Christmas is not going anywhere. So in order to get your mind focused on what it takes to actually get to, where you want to be. When I do a credit consultation with people, they know, a lot of people know I do consultations. The first thing I ask them is, what are your credit goals? And 95% of the time, the people tell me their credit goal is to buy a house or to buy a car and things of that nature. Understanding in order to get to where you are now, to get to that house, there are going to be some sacrifices that need to be made, some investments that need to be made. If you can't invest, if you can't invest in your future, who's going to invest in your future for you? So you have to prioritize what you're going to do. And I said all that to say this. You would have a better Christmas if you was able to go ahead and take advantage and get your credit done. Christmas should not be a hindrance to helping you, get your credit done. It should not be. It should be a motivation. So instead of going out this Christmas and getting in a bunch of debt, trying to buy these gifts, trying to make sure somebody's happy. Right now we are in a time where they might be shutting down the holidays due to the corona. So it's not going to be a lot of activity going on anyway. So why not just use this time as an opportunity to go ahead and make that small investment in order to get your credit done while you got a chance to get this promotion right now, because after the holidays, things are going to go back to full price again. Christmas is still going to be here. So in order to get to where you need to be, you got to understand that one Christmas ain't going to stop, your life. So if you had to sacrifice some small things this Christmas in order to get your credit done, then that's a necessary sacrifice in order to achieve your goal of wanting to become a homeowner. Nobody that has bought a house, in the last 5 and 10 years, didn't have to go without a sacrifice. So understand that sacrifices are made for you to actually be able to enjoy later on. The next topic is, talking about holidays. You got Big Mama's house. Everybody used to go to Big Mama's house for the holidays, and everybody have dinner at Big Mama's house. And when Big Mama passed, she was able to pass on her house to whoever was the oldest or whoever she left it to. Where are we at in that aspect right now? Do we have anything left that we can pass on to our children? And understand that Big Mama had to make some sacrifices early in her life in order to get to where she had a place where you can come home, had a place where you can call your own during the holidays. And right now we got people who are actually able to enjoy the fruits of their labor. They actually able to enjoy their house now because they've made them sacrifices. The people who I post on my Facebook, whether they got a house or a car, understand that they have had to make some certain sacrifices and make some investments in their future and their credit in order to get to where they are right now and be able to buy a house. So nobody can buy a house without saying, look, let me take this time and go ahead and make the sacrifice to get my credit done, because I know that my credit score is going to help me be able to make up for it later. So I just wanted to encourage you all right now, if you are straddling the fence and you're waiting to decide whether or not you wanted to get your credit done now, if you want to wait after holidays, do it now. The time is now. You know what I mean? The Christmas is going to be here. Thanksgiving is going to always be here. So you can definitely take time right now and make those sacrifices to get your credit done so that you don't have to wait. And what would be the biggest, sacrifice for your family is for you to sacrifice some things that you want to get right now and just wait until next year and then be able to put your family into a new house for next Christmas or next Thanksgiving. I had a couple of one of my clients who just bought a house and they're closing right in time, just in time for Thanksgiving. And so they're going to be able to spend Thanksgiving to a brand new house. You want that to be you next year. You want that to be you, whenever. Make that time right now. Go ahead and make the commitment to go ahead and get your credit worked on now so that we can go ahead and work on those things for next year. And I don't want, like I said, I don't want to be too long on this. Another couple points and I'm going to let y'all go. You have to make credit a priority. A priority means that if I want to get into a $300,000 house, I need to say what is going to keep me from getting into that house, and I'm going to have to cut those things off. I'm going to have to make these priorities in my life. Say this is the most important thing in my life. Your credit should be a priority to the point where you shouldn't have to wait for a deal to come through to get your credit done. You should be ready to get it done, whether it's full price, half price, promotion price. But that credit has to be such a priority that you want to get that thing done, and you're willing to make some sacrifices in order to get your credit done. So that's the difference between the people you see posting on my Facebook page, the people who you see me posting pictures and stuff of, that's the difference. When they talk to me, they look me in my face, and I ask them, what are your goals? And they said, my goal is to buy a house by any means necessary. And these people have had to, some of them have to take their whole paycheck to actually take care of their credit. They've had to go, without having the best of cars, drive, or whatever they got to drive, so they don't have to be running their credit, making sure they can get to the next level. And there's no greater feeling after you done made the sacrifice, after you done struggled through, the time it takes, and be able to get those keys to that new house and saying, this is yours. Some of y'all are paying $1,500 for rent right now. Some of y'all paying $1,200 for rent when you can be paying it for a house payment, for a mortgage versus a rent. So what does it take to get to where you can say, this is mine? Nobody can evict me out of this house because this is mine. Or I'm not going to sleep on my brother's couch or my cousin's couch. What does it take to get there? It takes you have to look at your situation and say, this credit thing is more important than me buying those new Jordans. This credit thing and me getting a house next year is more important than me buying that new PlayStation. This credit is more important than me being able to look good or to do this and do that. That credit has to be that important that you say, I am going to sacrifice and invest what I got to invest in so that I can be ready to have a house of my own for the next holiday, if it takes that long. Because going into credit, you don't know how long it's going to take until we start it. So the quicker we get started, the quicker we can get you to your destination. And that's, apparently is going to be getting to a new house or car. So I just want to encourage you all. I did have a lot of people come out yesterday for the credit repair special. I do have a couple of spots available. We are going to run the promotion until the spots are full, or until the 30th. So I want to encourage you all, if you're looking for some type of confirmation, whether or not you want to go ahead and get it done, and you straddling the fence, go ahead and get it done now, because I will guarantee you it's going to be the best decisions you ever made in your life, is to go ahead and get this credit thing done now in the off season, so that when you are able to, to see the fruits of your labor, you will be able to post your brand new house on Facebook, or if you decide not to, but you'll be able to live a different lifestyle knowing that, I sacrificed, whatever I had to say. I'm not trying to tell you not to do Christmas for credit. I'm telling you that you have to prioritize your life. If you're looking to buy a house in 2021, you have to make that proper sacrifice now before we get to 2021. So because there is a process that has to be taking place in order for you to get to getting that house. So if you're on this live right now, if you know somebody who is looking for credit, if you're getting your credit done, I appreciate you, making this a priority. Congratulations to the one that started the credit repair process in their journey yesterday. I'm going to be doing these chronicles, periodically, and I'm going to be telling y'all my own personal sacrifice, my own personal testimony, so you can see that this is not just something that is said, but it's something that's done, it's something practiced. So if y'all stay tuned, I'll continue these videos and I'll continue my story. But I just wanted to make sure you all had something to motivate you during this holiday season. We got Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas, and then New Year's, and then we're going to be into a whole nother year. But I'm going to kind of recap what I just said. Wanting to get your credit done and waiting around for it, you just have to prioritize that thing. You know what I'm saying? Skepticism has never fixed anybody's credit. Skepticism has never, bought you a house or a car, waiting until, everything is perfect. Things are never going to be perfect until you decide to change them for your life. Living for the day instead of tomorrow. Yeah, Christmas is today, but what about tomorrow? You're still going to have the same Christmas next year and next year and next year. So the Christmas holiday season is not going to change. So if you ain't getting it right now, then why wait? Go ahead and get it done now. Those gifts, your kids, they've been getting them for years. They can go without, or whatever. They can go without a whole bunch of gifts anyway. Because, and I'm just want to say one thing before I end the next point. The way the economy is set up right now, people's jobs are not guaranteed because of the corona threatening another shutdown. So your credit is more important now than ever, because if you don't have a paycheck coming but you got credit, you can go and get you a decent size a credit card or a loan or something to kind of help float you through the next point, kind of help build some credit. So if some things going wrong, if you got a business, you might not have business credit, but you can use your personal credit as a personal guarantee on some business things down the road. So right now, cash is not king, credit is. And we're going to go over another video later on about, cash versus credit, but that's be another thing. But just want to encourage you all not to wait until you don't know what the economy is going to do. Having a different, status of having that credit is definitely going to help set you in a position to be a generational blessing for your family coming up. And the last thing I want to just kind of go back over again was the priorities versus sacrifice. Priorities are something that you have to make number one in your life, and then the sacrifices we make to prioritize things is going to be a reward at the end, and the reward is going to be great when you're able to go turn those keys to your brand new house and understand that this is the best feeling to be able to have a house and pay less money for a house than you are paying for somebody else's rent. Having that place that you can pass on to your kids like Big Mama, having a place you can go and enjoy the holidays with, knowing that this is your house and this is the new normal in your life. When you have that big 5-6 bedroom house, that 2-story house, and everybody's coming to your house for for holidays versus you going to their house, having that brand new mortgage that says that you qualified, to get approved for this thing, and everybody else around you, you're going to want to motivate them. They're going to be motivated by what you do and what you see. The last one, I'm just going to recap. I'm just recapping y'all for the ones who just jumped on. I didn't want to make this video long, but I did want to make sure that I covered a couple different points before we got to our football game and all that good stuff and get back to your Sunday. The people I post on Facebook, they have already went through their time and their sacrifice to get where they are. So when you see a post on Facebook, that's not an overnight success. That's not somebody that's skeptical. That's not somebody who had to fight the process. That's somebody who took my advice, trust the process, jumped on board, got their credit done, and however long the time it took, the results is they got their new house. And I see people posting, how long does it take to get there, or is it real, all that kind of stuff. This is 100% real. I don't pay anybody to post on Facebook on my behalf, and nobody don't pay me to post their stuff on Facebook. I don't pay nobody to post their pictures on Facebook. This is all real. These are all real stories. You'll hear more of my story soon, but this is something that is happening every day. And it wasn't done by being skeptical. It wasn't done by procrastinating. It wasn't done by saying I got to get in debt this Christmas for my kids to get a Christmas gift. It was said, okay, this is what we want to be. The best Christmas gift you can give your kids is a new house, is to be able to get a new car, is to be able to get your business off the ground. That's the best gift. So don't get caught up in saying okay, you can't make the sacrifice to get something done because of the holidays or because of Christmas. They get ready to shut everything down probably anyway. So just take that time to make sure that you got everything you need to get done, so that this time next year you can be saying, thank God that I made that decision to get my credit done, so I can be spending my first Thanksgiving into my brand new house. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to just put that on y'all today, just to motivate y'all. I am still running my special until the 30th of November, or until I get all the slots filled for the credit repair special. Be blessed, you all. If y'all decide to jump on board, the ones who are not, who's straddling the fence, inbox me. Serious inquiries only. We don't have time for teeter-totter and things like that. We want to make sure that you get done in a timely fashion. So it is very adamant that you can make a decision on getting your credit done, making that decision to better your life, because it's only going to make things better for you when you get your credit done, not worse. So inbox me, serious inquiries only. If you got anybody looking for credit, got your credit done, congratulations to you. $200 promotion until the end of the month. You all are definitely invited to join us on this credit repair journey. I look forward to your questions and your comments. And I will talk to you all soon. You have a blessed Sunday. This is your boy Daniel Lionsden Evans signing out. Have a blessed Sunday.